Some news we got over the weekend, Frank, that Jason Spezza is calling it a career, and what a career it was. Over 1,200 games, over 19 seasons in the NHL, finishes 5 points shy of 1,000, was originally picked second overall back in '01 by the Senators in a pick they got in a pretty interesting trade to look back on, with them getting Alexei Yashin and then Chara and Spezza going back the other way. He was a five-time 30-goal scorer, Frank. He made the Stanley Cup Finals with Ottawa back in 2007, but only made it out of the second round 3 times in his 19-year career. What do you make of this news, and how will you remember Jason Spezza as an NHL? What's his sort of legacy, if you can call it that?
His legacy is pure love of the game. That's what I think it is. Someone that lived, eat, breathed, slept hockey. And,
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of guys, the passion transcends their play. And there's some guys that you can tell do it because it's a job, that they're not really, they like hockey, but they're not in love with it. If they didn't have to put their pads on again, they'd be okay with it. They just happen to be really good at it. And with Spezza, it was someone that always tried to get better. Had a little bit of a late career resurgence. Leaving Dallas, a lot of people thought his career might be over. He joins the Toronto Maple Leafs and is a healthy scratch for the first game under Mike Babcock. I saw someone made the joke on social media that now that he's joining the Leafs front office, maybe they can make him a healthy scratch for the first game of his tenure as well. Probably not something that Jason Spezza is laughing about, but in all, a class player, someone very well respected. And now I think I'm really curious to see what he can do with that talent and that passion that he has for the game to bring that to a front office. The Leafs hiring him as special assistant to Kyle Dubas, and a lot of people think that Jason Spezza is one that could be on the fast track to being an NHL general manager someday with that knowledge for the game and his desire to continue to contribute. And so I think what really stands out, you mentioned the lack of, sort of overall playoff success, 1,248 games, not getting a Stanley Cup. But I think that's also going to continue to be what drives him now as he reaches the next part of his career off the ice to try and chase that Stanley Cup and the experience that he brings.